Today, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 4.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
This is taken just shy of the 10, and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Here's Tua. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tua to throw again. And the coverage terrific. And incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a dump off here complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And that is incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 113 yards, and a score.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold.
Around the NFL, a game going on in Washington. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And the Eagles out in front early. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The numbers for him from a week ago: 11 catches, 85 yards. On 2nd down, Mostert.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now Tua on the bootleg here. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Allen going to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they're going to get this all the way inside the Miami 15. A big play here for Buffalo.
I would say just add that one to the total of big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. To the air, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Now for the point after. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. To the touchdown pass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Murray's still down. Maybe shaking up that go-around. Let's hope he's all right. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa going for the deep ball. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Allen now looks to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa, hitting Samuel on the slant. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Allen.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. So without making excuses, you have to figure that this rain has had an impact now on both of his missed field goals.
It's one of those situations really difficult to practice for and tough to prepare yourself against. It's just a whole different animal kicking in the rain, and we've really seen him struggle.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then he curls back inside for the completion.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick. And
he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. The Dolphins on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Tua. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit.
From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And last time out, another missed field goal. So maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. He completes it to Beckham.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. He finds his target, Beckham.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen, throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. A gain of 6 there on 1st. On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Throwing now is Allen. Flushed out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Taylor.
And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll look to run with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Try to punch it in with Taylor, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They hand it off to Mostert.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here for the 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's caught by Howard. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen.
And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
That's to Waddle on the quick slant.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as... All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here are the Bills to take over. They defeated the Patriots last week, now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. On 1st down, Allen. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. So that's now 12 points that they've left on the field, 4 missed field goals.
Now, you and I were both hoopers, so you know it's like being a shooter in basketball. Sometimes when things go wrong, it gets in your head, and it's tough to get back on track. And that one, it never had a chance.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Running the counter with Mostert.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And in this rain, they were nice and cautious there on the extra point try, and that caution was well warranted as this game is tied. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Taken from about the 12. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
48 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Here's Allen.
Open man is Chase, complete.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And that'll be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Allen again.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Allen.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills have taken the lead.
So a response there to the touchdown, the opening drive of this 3rd quarter, as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that, because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Tua sets up to pass it.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 42. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Allen.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From the gun, it's Allen. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw. Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
And that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. Now he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
On 2nd down, Mostert. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And taken right at the 35. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, four in a game.
Yeah, about 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down. Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
On the option to give to Taylor here.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And now they'll throw with Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. Looking to throw. Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Howard. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter. But the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know. Maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game. And trusting that...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Von Miller able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Sanders' kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few 1st downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. The ball is free. Taylor lost it. And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big gain there for the Bills. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Allen got his man complete over the middle. It's Howard. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Not much there, only a yard. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Allen to throw once more. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Taylor again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
They'll try and run. Taylor.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. The holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Etienne.
Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
The kick by pass is good.
And they double them up here. That makes our score 20-10.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Tua to throw. Finding Samuel.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Now Tua.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Tre'Davious White with a pick. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And they take a knee. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And they'll indeed take a knee. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. The Bills send the punter out. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Bills, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2.